Hello, my name is Andrew, and today I'll be teaching sinusoidal functions. To begin with, we need to ask ourselves, what is a sinusoidal function? Well, a sinusoidal function is essentially a function that acts similar to that of a sine function, but what sets it apart is that it has the ability to be produced by shifting, stretching, or compressing. Next, we have the midline, which is pretty much a line that separates the function. So pretty much it basically cuts the graph essentially in half. Next, we have the amplitude, which is the distance between the midline from the highest point or the lowest point. You can use either points as both will give you the same value. At last, we have the period, which is the distance between 2 points where the function crosses its maximum or minimum values. And one important thing to keep in mind is that when making these calculations, you need to always make sure the y-coordinates from both of the points is identical to one another. And if the y-coordinates is different, you wouldn't even find a period but something completely different. So always make sure the y-coordinates is the same. And here I have a problem which I already did, as if I were to do it with my cadence it wouldn't go as smooth, so I'll just reiterate what I just did. So here I'm asked to find the midline, the amplitude, and the period for this graph. And to find the midline, we need to look at the the maximum value and the minimum value, and we need to take the y-coordinates from each and plug it into this equation. So I took 1 subtracted by 5, as this is a negative, and I took that and divided by 2. And what I got from that is -2, and that's my midline. So that's the midline right there. And you can see here, the midline is separating a set of functions here and a set of functions here. And to find the amplitude, you pretty much need to find the distance between the midline from either the maximum point or the minimum point. And in this case, I'll just do the maximum value. So here, I need to count the distance between the maximum value and the midline. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 will be my amplitude. And to find the period, you need to first of all, you need to make sure that the y-coordinates is the same, and that it's essentially making cycles along with the x-axis. So I chose these 2 points are here, this point and this point. The reason being is that it's the same y-coordinate, and it's pretty much easy to visualize pretty much. So with this point, -2, -5, and 4, -5, I just count the distance between them from here to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 would be my period, as it represents the distance between either the maximum value or the minimum value. In this case, it's the minimum value. I could do the same in here with the maximum value and stuff, but I just did the minimum value. But I just want to let you guys know that you can do the same thing for a maximum value, but I just did it with the minimum value just for instructional purposes. But the maximum value is always there. So thank you for watching. That's my, I guess, lecture on sinusoidal functions, and thanks for taking time to watch this, and have a good day.